Have you ever hated your own child? I never thought I could until my daughter destroyed our family with a single lie. Emma was always the perfect child. Straight A's, captain of the debate team, volunteer work every weekend. Her younger brother Tyler struggled with ADHD and learning disabilities. He tried hard but couldn't match her achievements. I noticed Emma's jealousy whenever I praised Tyler's small victories. He got a C and you're celebrating? I got 3 A's this week, she'd say. I brushed it off as normal sibling rivalry. When Emma turned 16, we got her a used car. Nothing fancy, just reliable transportation for her growing responsibilities. Tyler, then 14, seemed happy for her. That's so cool, Em, he said, but Emma barely acknowledged him. 3 days after getting her car, Emma came home crying hysterically. Her side mirror was shattered, and there was a long scratch down the driver's side. Tyler did it. I saw him with a rock and screwdriver when I looked out my window, she sobbed. Tyler denied it completely. Mom, I was playing video games all afternoon. I never went near her car. The evidence seemed clear. Emma's window overlooked the driveway. Tyler had been home alone while I grocery shopped, and he'd been jealous of her gifts before. When I found a screwdriver under his bed, it seemed open and shut. I grounded Tyler for 2 months, took away his gaming privileges, made him use his birthday money to help pay for repairs. He became withdrawn, his grades dropped further, and he stopped trying altogether. What's the point? You'll never believe me anyway, he'd mutter. 6 weeks later, Mrs. Kendall from across the street knocked on our door. I've been meaning to share something, she said, handing me a USB drive. My security camera caught something you should see. The footage showed our driveway on that day. At 3:42 p.m., Emma walked to her car, looked around nervously, then took a rock from her pocket and deliberately scraped it down the side of her own vehicle. She then smashed the mirror with surprising force. The timestamp matched when I was at the grocery store. That night, I confronted Emma with the video. Instead of denial or tears, she looked at me coldly and said, Tyler gets everything. Special teachers, extra time on tests, constant praise for doing the bare minimum. Nobody ever notices when I work twice as hard. I felt physically sick. For weeks, I'd punished my innocent son while believing my daughter's calculated lie. I'd created this toxic environment where she felt she needed to sabotage her brother to get attention. Tyler now lives with his father. He refused to stay in the same house as Emma and me. You always took her side, he told me before leaving, even when I was telling the truth. Emma's in therapy now. The therapist says she has narcissistic tendencies developed from pressure to be perfect. Sometimes I look at her yearbook photos, smiling, achieving, seemingly happy, and wonder when her heart turned so cold. And yes, in my darkest moments, I hate her. Not the baby girl I once rocked to sleep, but the young woman who deliberately hurt her brother because she couldn't stand sharing my love. I hate what she did to Tyler, to our family, and to herself. I hate most of all that I believed her without question.